Welcome to another TOEFL listening practice video. In this video, you will listen to a lecture, answer some questions about it, review the correct answers and explanations. Don't forget to subscribe for more TOEFL listening practice.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we're going to explore the world of literary devices and how they enhance the meaning and impact of literature. Literary devices are techniques used by writers to convey deeper meanings, evoke emotions, and create vivid imagery in their works. Let's start with metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that describes an object or action as something other than what it is, in order to suggest a similarity. For example, saying time is a thief suggests that time steals moments from our lives, even though it is not literally a thief. Metaphors help to create more engaging and imaginative expressions by linking unfamiliar concepts with familiar ones. Next, we have symbolism. Symbolism involves using symbols, objects, characters, or events that represent larger ideas or concepts. For instance, in George Orwell's Animal Farm, the farm itself symbolizes the Soviet Union, and the various animals represent different political figures and ideologies. Symbolism allows authors to convey complex ideas and themes through concrete elements. Irony is another important literary device. Irony occurs when there is a discrepancy between what is expected and what actually happens, or between what is said and what is meant. For example, verbal irony is when a character says the opposite of what they mean, often for humorous or critical effect. Irony can create tension, highlight contrasts, and deepen the reader's understanding of characters and situations. Another device is alliteration, which involves the repetition of consonant sounds at the beginning of words in close proximity. For instance, phrases like silent sea or whispering winds use alliteration to create rhythm and emphasize particular sounds or themes. This device enhances the musical quality of a text and can draw attention to key ideas or emotions. Foreshadowing is used to give an indication or hint of what is to come later in the story. This device can build suspense and prepare readers for future events. For example, if a story introduces a mysterious object early on, it may later become significant to the plot. Foreshadowing can enhance the narrative by adding layers of meaning and creating a cohesive story structure. Finally, imagery involves the use of descriptive language that appeals to the senses, helping readers to visualize scenes, hear sounds, or feel emotions. For example, describing a sunset with vivid colors and textures allows readers to experience the scene more vividly. Imagery enriches the text by creating a sensory experience that supports the themes and mood of the work. In summary, literary devices such as metaphor, symbolism, irony, alliteration, foreshadowing, and imagery play crucial roles in enhancing the meaning and impact of literary works. By employing these techniques, writers can create more engaging and thought-provoking literature.
One, what is the primary focus of the lecture? Two, what is an example of a metaphor provided in the lecture? Three, what can be inferred about the use of symbolism in literature? 4. How is the lecture organized? 5. Why does the professor discuss foreshadowing in the lecture? 6. What role does imagery play in literature, according to the lecture? 'The lecture focuses on how literary devices, such as metaphor, symbolism, and irony, are used to deepen the meaning and impact of literature. The lecture provides "time is a thief" as an example of a metaphor, illustrating how it suggests a similarity between time and a thief to convey the idea of time taking away moments. The lecture explains that symbolism uses symbols to represent broader ideas, allowing authors to convey complex themes through specific elements. The lecture is structured by discussing each literary device, such as metaphor and symbolism, followed by examples to illustrate how they are used in literature. The lecture explains that foreshadowing hints at future events to build suspense and create a cohesive narrative structure. The lecture describes imagery as a device that uses descriptive language to create sensory experiences for the reader, enriching the text and supporting its themes and mood.